right, welcome everybody. Welcome everyone to the 2025 Jacobs Teen Innovation Award Ceremony Challenge. What better way to start an award ceremony with some technical difficulties, right? So welcome. We're so glad that I'm very thrilled to have all the change makers from around the world here celebrating 2025 Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge Award Ceremony. Today is a celebration of innovation, creativity, and the powerful impact young people can make. On behalf of the Pactful team, we're humbled and inspired to be in the company of such passionate students, innovators, and educators. All of you working to build a better future. Before we dive in, there are a few quick reminders. A huge thank you to the incredible Rebecca Calderon, who will be providing live Spanish interpretation through the event. Panelists, including myself, please speak clearly and at a slower pace to support her amazing work. Si deseas escuchar la ceremonia de hoy en español, haz clic en el botón de interpretación. El icono es un globo, está lo más seguro abajo de tu monitoreo, en la parte inferior de tu pantalla. For captions in over 120 languages, simply scan the QR code or the link that is going to be in the chat in a few minutes if you missed it. And then you can just pick the language. That's going to be closed caption. Just do this. Okay. I want to remind everybody that we are recording the session today, so it will be live and available in our platforms at a later time if you missed it. We are keeping everybody else that is not a panelist on mute and cameras off just for the bandwidth to make sure that it goes smoothly. So just be aware of that. But of course, our winners will be available to have a speech. So we'll give you 2 minutes and we'll put you off camera, on camera and off mute. So if you are one of our challenge participants, or whether it's a student or an educator, please update your Zoom name to your project and first name, so that way we can easily identify you in the audience. Okay. And finally, even though you guys are all on mute, make some digital noise, use the emojis, the hearts, the claps, the celebrations. We really want to hear from you. You can add comments in the chat. We'll read them throughout and mention it and respond back. So thank you all for being here. This is so exciting. We appreciate you being here. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with a message from the Jacob Institute for Innovation and Education, the home of Pactful at the University of San Diego.
Congratulations, innovation teams! Your impact is powerful, your passion is real.
Your dedication to innovation is so exciting. Your projects reflect your brilliance and your care for the world around you.
You've shown that innovation starts with imagination, and you have plenty of both.
Your creativity has inspired all of us to think bigger and to do better.
You've turned challenges into solutions.
We are so proud of you and excited for what's coming next.
Keep believing in your power to make a difference.
Keep imagining, keep creating.
Sigan imaginando, sigan creando.
Continue imaginando e continuem criando.
Continue à imaginer, continue à créer.
tiếp tục tưởng tượng, tiếp tục sáng tạo.
واصل في تخيلك وإبداعك.
Continuate a creare, continuate a immaginare.
Thank you for building a better world!
Thank you so much for building a better world. You guys have made our year amazing. We also want to take a few minutes Because this year we were lucky to have over 30 volunteer judges reviewing JTIC25 projects, experts whose backgrounds range from medical engineering to representatives at the United Nations. Just like your innovations, their expertise spans disciplines and industries. Our goal was to connect your big ideas with real world professionals, people who could provide meaningful feedback and help amplify your work. And these incredible judges did just that. So please, let's make some digital noise in the chat to thank them for their time, dedication, and thoughtful evaluations. So you might be wondering, what was the judging process like? So here's how the judging process worked. Each project was reviewed by 2 expert judges, and the scores were averaged to calculate a final project score. Judges were also invited to nominate standout projects for specific award categories. And yes, some projects received multiple nominations. Once all the scores and nominations were in, the Pactful team conducted a final review, adding our own evaluation, and that's how we arrive at this year's incredible list of award winners. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize our incredible sponsors, because truly none of this would be possible without them. Their support has created a ripple effect of innovation and inspiration that will resonate for generations. DRS Daylight Solutions has opened the door to the fascinating world of photonics for teens worldwide by introducing students to the science of light, a field that's fast growing and full of possibilities. They've ignited curiosity, empowered the next generation of scientists and thinkers. Cloudcast Media reminds us of the transformative power of storytelling. Their dedication to uplifting meaningful voices shows how powerful ideas, when shared, can spark change in communities both near and far. And at the heart of it all, we offer our deepest thanks to Dr. Irwin Jacobs, our primary sponsor, and we honor the legacy of the late Joan Jacobs. Their vision to build a better world through innovation has inspired thousands of students across the globe for the past 6 years. To all our sponsors, thank you for believing in this mission, for investing in the future of changemakers, and for helping illuminate the path to a brighter, more innovative world.
Un mundo más unas palabras del doctor Irwin Jacobs.
USD, Paula Carrera was very, very helpful. She was dean of the school at the time. And so that allowed things to actually move ahead much more rapidly and bring some students, get them involved, and get some excitement going. And of course now has really grown quite a bit. Well, I must say there are a whole number of activities, all of which I'm proud of. And of course it's some of these challenges to students around the world to come up with some innovative ideas, be able to show that that idea makes sense, be able to describe it, perhaps even build some, and then compete for the prize. So I think that has been growing quite rapidly, and so that's very exciting. And I've been impressed with the fact that USD seems very open, first to supporting a large number of students with various types of needs. Secondly, having leadership and education an important component, but also that it has grown. It looks at issues of justice, that it looks at issues of how do we best live together. And so as I've learned more and more about the school, I've become more and more impressed. And so it's very easy to make a decision to go ahead and work with the U.S.
Thank you to all our sponsors. We really appreciate you for your dedication and commitment. We just can't wait to see what these amazing kids will be doing in the future. Okay, so our first award for today is Ashley. Ashley, we're live. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Ashley, I need you to mute yourself.
Hello? Of
Ashley, we're
course we
live.
can. Oh my God, yeah, don't even worry about it. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, Nadia. That was actually the Beyond Lab, you know, from the United Nations Geneva.
Oh,
So
how are they?
they just called us to ask us to highlight one of their favorite projects.
Oh, of course. I'm pretty sure the audience would love to see what projects they love.
If you'd like to see it, react in the chat. Okay. Hold on. Here it is.
Yeah. Okay.
But the real problem, 30% of epilepsy cases are resistant to medication, leaving millions vulnerable to sudden seizures without warning. This is not just a healthcare crisis, it's a call for action. Traditional systems and existing seizure management devices are reactive, not predictive. They detect seizures only after they've already begun, leaving caregivers with minimal response time. And despite spending over $15.5 billion annually on epilepsy management in the US alone, existing devices remain bulky and access to effective, affordable care remains out of reach for many, especially in low-income countries. Here is an urgent need for a predictive, affordable, and effective solution.
And SafeSync delivers. Our innovative non-invasive ear clip uses biosensors, AI, and IoT to predict seizures, protect users, and enable long-term seizure management through 4 core pillars. Pillar 1. Detection. At the core of our device, EEG and PPG biosensors continuously monitor key health markers linked to seizures in real time. EEG sensors detect brainwave changes with minimal interference, while PPG sensors track heart rate and oxygen levels, identifying early warning signs before a seizure strikes. Pillar 2.
As you can see, this is why we needed expert panelists and expert judges with experience in engineering, because these projects were just fascinating and amazing.
Big shout out to Project SafeSync from India.
Hi, Nadia. Hi, Ashley. What's up with your Zoom background?
Oh, hey, Whiskers. Everyone, Whiskers is our friend from the amazing Whisker Rescue Project. Whiskers, everyone Whiskers. Well, Whiskers, the Zoom background, was created by a local San Diego artist. She utilized the design thinking process to create a piece of art that reflected Nadia and I's vision for this award ceremony, charting new constellations, innovation without limits. You see, the design thinking process isn't just limited to projects for competitions like these. It can be applied in all sorts of ways, like art, how you see here, or in your everyday life. You can use it to make your study life more productive. You can use the design thinking process to reduce food waste in your household. Honestly, the applications are endless. Speaking of art, let's announce our first award of this ceremony. In a world where challenges are often solved piece by piece, it is incredibly inspiring to see those who dare differently, who blend logic with imagination and science with art. These are the kinds of projects that make you stop and say, wait, how did they even come up with that? Today, we are thrilled to honor one of those bold, visionary projects with the Joan Jacobs Creativity Award.
This award honors Joan Jacobs of blessed memory, whose deep love for the arts, for the unique, and for the beautiful has inspired generations. Mrs. Jacobs believed that creativity is not just about making something new, but about seeing the world differently and using that vision to create something impactful. While every project in this year's challenge has been outstanding, the recipients of this award has done something truly.
Lunara.
I am so sorry about that.
Eco Anglers.
Has done something truly Their solution doesn't just solve a problem, it reimagines it, brings people together, builds understanding, and transforms the way we see the world. It doesn't just work, it inspires like a work of art. It's where function and beauty dances together in perfect harmony. And the winner for the Joan Jacobs Award is Wellspring. Is there anybody from Wellsprings in the building?
Yes, hello. We are from Wellspring.
Go ahead, come off camera if you like, say a few words. Congratulations.
Thank you. I actually don't, well, join as a panelist. Wait, please, a few minutes. Okay, I don't know if you can see me.
We can see you.
Thank you so much. Well, can I proceed with the speech? Or
yes, of course. Go ahead.
Well, okay. First of all, thank you so much for the Jacobs team for believing in our vision and giving voice to a topic that's been silent for too long. Thank you all. We created Wellspring because we saw the women we love, our mothers, aunts, teachers, especially in Mexican areas that are not able to receive many support from, scientific resources. And so we saw them went through menopause with no information or support and no space to talk about what they were experiencing. So we knew we had to change that. This isn't just about technology. This is about restoring dignity, health, and knowledge to millions of women in Mexico and across Latin America. Women who have been left out of the health conversation for too long. With this opportunity, we're going to finish developing the app, launch it across communities that need it most, and build partnerships with foundations, clinics, and churches to reach every woman who has ever felt alone in this stage of life. Thank you for helping us break the silence, because well-being doesn't end at 50. It's only just the beginning. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Wellspring. Well deserved. We truly appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Gail Sanchez.
Thanks.
And now for a special video message for all of you from the mayor of Pactful's hometown, sunny San Diego, California, Todd Gloria.
Hello, everyone. I'm San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria, and I'm honored to join you for the 2025 Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge Awards ceremony. To the teens and educators from 27 countries who are part of today's challenge, congratulations. Your creativity, collaboration, and commitment to solving real-world problems is exactly what our future needs. As a mayor, I've seen firsthand how innovation and creative thinking lead to meaningful change, from making our neighborhoods safer to expanding housing and protecting our environment. Your ideas have that same power, and they can transform your communities and shape the future. So congratulations, and since this is an international celebration, felicidades for accepting this challenge and for being brave and creative enough to submit your ideas. Enjoy the celebration and keep leading with innovation.
Thank you so much for that message, Mayor Todd Gloria. I think one of our amazing judges wants to chime in here. Take it away, Lisette Martinez.
Hello, Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge participants. Congratulations on being part of such an amazing program. I had so much fun watching some of your videos and I'm truly inspired. Muchísimas gracias y felicidades de haber participado, tomarse el tiempo y el esfuerzo de ser parte de este programa. Me divertí muchísimo y estoy muy inspirada con todos sus proyectos. Felicidades.
Thank you so much, Lisette. I wanted to quickly point out that if you're a challenge participant, an educator, or a student, please update your Zoom name in the following format. And it has to be the following format so it bumps you up to the top of the attendee list. So parentheses, your project name, and then your first name. I have included that in the chat so you can easily copy paste. We would now like to welcome to the stage the director of the Jacobs Institute for Innovation and Education, our Pactful team member, and the imaginative and empowering Dr. Perla Myers.
Hello there. At first glance, the Most Local Impact Award might sound like it celebrates projects that make a difference only in their own backyard. But let me tell you, that could not be further from the truth. Back in 2022, the Pactful team had a bold vision. What if we build Pactful entirely in Spanish? What began as a small local effort here in San Diego, a way to make design thinking more accessible to our local schools, evolved into something far bigger. After years of development and several intense months of testing, we didn't just translate a platform, we sparked a movement. This year, we are thrilled to have received, 43 projects that incorporated Spanish, whether through their video presentations or by using the Pactful in Español platform. These incredible submissions came from Colombia and Mexico, and while those were the countries that submitted final entries, we also collaborated with teams from Spain, Uruguay, and Argentina throughout the challenge. What started as a single star became a constellation, shattering language barriers and opening doors to a whole new wave of change makers. Now, students from across the Spanish-speaking world aren't just participating, they're leading. They're showing us what creativity, impact, and bold vision truly look like. Because innovation, it knows no borders. And thanks to one small local idea, our global Pactful family just got even stronger. That's why we are so proud to present the Most Local Impact Award. This award honors projects whose deeply rooted local contributions create powerful ripple effects that are solutions so attuned to their own communities that they become blueprints for change far beyond them. These change makers didn't wait for someone else to act. They saw a need right where they are, and they met it with empathy, creativity, and purpose. In doing so, they haven't just uplifted their own communities. They've inspired others, sparked new ideas, and reminded us all that real change starts at home. And the winner is...
Shizuku Systems from Japan. Is anybody here from Shizuku Systems? I know they're 15 hours ahead of us, so their timing might be a little bit off. I'll give them a few more seconds to see if somebody popped up. Okay. Well, congratulations to y'all, and thank you, Dr. Perla Myers.
I'm so sorry, Nadia. They've both been promoted to panelists. There's two people who raised their hands. Is there anyone from Shizuku Systems who would like to say a couple of words? All right. Okay.
Okay. Well, congratulations again. Your it was a very beautiful project, and I urge everybody, all the projects will be available on the Pactful website soon as well, so you can all watch them and enjoy. Oh, hi, guys, this is Larvi from Larvi Alvescate. He is one of the heroes in one of these projects. And apparently he wants us to show off another project that he liked, which was the Lunara project. So please enjoy.
We started brainstorming something comfortable, affordable, and built specifically for athletes. In the early stages, we sketched out ideas, prototyped on Onshape, and learned how to solder so we could connect the Arduino sensors properly. Learning how to code the system in both Arduino and Python was definitely a challenge, but we wanted to build something from the ground up that would actually work for people like us. We ended up with Lunara, a headband that collects real-time health data like body temperature, heart rate, and moisture through sensors. Lunara comes from Luna, meaning moon, reflecting the natural cycle of the body and the rhythm behind every phase. Data from our sensors is shown instantly on an LCD screen for quick feedback, and it's stored in a Google Sheet linked to a website for long-term tracking and analysis.
Let's break it down. Let's say you're in the luteal phase. The program suggests lighter workouts, more rest, and foods like spinach, berries, and turmeric to help with energy and inflammation. It also helps you understand your body's response and makes sure you're not pushing too hard.
Amazing project. They just keep getting better and better. And now a message from Sarah Jacobs, a congresswoman from San Diego that represents part of the county in the United States House of Representatives. This is an extra special message. Sarah is the granddaughter of Dr. Irwin Jacobs, the tech inventor that supported Pactful's creation and has funded the JTIC over the last 6 years. Congresswoman Jacobs serves in the House Foreign Affairs Committee, where she serves as a ranking member of the Subcommittee on African-United States Relations.
Nadia, would you mind turning up the volume of the
everyone.
video, please?
I'm so sorry I can't be there in person, but I am so proud of you for participating in the Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge. We have so many challenges we're facing here in our country and our world, whether it's climate change or poverty or war or so many other things. And the same old solutions just aren't going to cut it. So we're gonna need new ingenuity, new creativity, new ideas, and those are gonna come from young people like you. So congratulations on everything you've achieved so far, and I cannot wait to see all the big things you're going to do.
Thank you so much to Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs and her office for providing that wonderful message. So moving on, this year we had innovators from 24 countries across the globe. That's right, from Nairobi, Kenya, to Metepec, Mexico, to Kathmandu, Nepal, you reached for the stars and brought them down to our shared planet. And this year, we were thrilled to welcome 4 countries joining Pactful and the Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge for the very first time. These countries are Turkey, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Botswana, and Colombia. Bienvenidos. In total, 301 students joined us on this Pactful adventure. That's hundreds of young changemakers researching, designing, testing, and building real-world solutions. And behind each and every one of them, a team of educators, mentors, family, community members, friends, cheering them on every step of the way. So what did all that energy produce? Well, 77 innovations. Yes, 77, a record-breaking number of bold, creative, and powerful ideas aimed at solving the real-world solution, all aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Whether your project tackled climate change, gender equality, quality education, or any of the other SDGs, know this: your work matters. And today, we celebrate your impact on the entire world. I'm honored to present the Most Global Impact Award, a recognition of youth innovation that reaches people beyond borders. These teams didn't just solve a problem that many people face, they designed with empathy, curiosity, and the whole world in mind, showing a deep connection to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Their work reminds us that true innovation bridges culture and creates impact far beyond than just their home. Now, let's celebrate a team that turned global vision into real-world global change. The winner is Project Breathe. Is there anyone from the Project Breathe team here in today? I'm going to promote you to panelist here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, firstly, we want to sincerely thank Pactful for seeing our vision and helping us with helping us out with this award. And where we started out was basically we made a visit to a slum and we noticed that something as basic as cooking was a huge challenge for the women there. And we decided that we need to do something about it. So yeah, we're really grateful and thank you so much.
We are so excited for you.
Your project was so inspiring. Congratulations on that win.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, we have a message from one of our judges.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to come on here and wish you all a tremendous congratulations, felicidades, for an amazing job well done in the Jacobs Teen Challenge this year. It was my pleasure and a sincere honor to be one of your judges, and I can't wait to see what you all accomplish next.
Oh my gosh, Nadia. Everyone, I almost forgot. I just remembered because we were talking about global impact. Nadia, I think the screen has gone.
Oh no.
Sorry, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us and enduring the interruptions to our very cheesy bits.
I think it works right there. Okay.
So I'm not seeing it.
That's okay. I got you covered. Everybody else sees the screen, right? Can I see a thumbs up?
Can everyone see the PowerPoint?
Everybody's seeing the screen and the PowerPoint. So
perfect.
I got you covered, Ashley.
Well, our partners from the Beyond Lab at the United Nations Geneva asked me to share something very special with you all. I know the 2025 Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge is technically over, but that doesn't mean innovating has to stop there. In fact, the projects that you all submitted are just another iteration of your projects, an iteration that you can still improve and share again and again with us, with other people, with anyone. And you can pitch it in different ways. You can alter your pitches, you can remix it, and you can change your projects.
So we want to share the Beyond Challenge brought to you by Beyond Lab.
In partnership with the International Institute of Sustainable Development and the German government, the Beyond's Challenge is an intergenerational and cross-disciplinary call for inputs launched by the Beyond Challenge at UN Geneva to redefine what key elements shaping the future of sustainable development agendas and narratives look beyond 2030. I will share the information about this challenge in the chat and over email to everyone who signed up for the challenge at the beginning. So please let us know. You all have my email, you have Nadia's email, and I'll also put it here in the chat. And we will pass along any questions. We are so excited to be collaborating with the Beyond Lab for our impactful sandbox this summer, during which kiddos from San Diego, ages 9 to 11, will use the design thinking process to develop podcasts and be in contact with the folks at the Beyond Lab. Please check out our website, pactful.org, for more information.
And don't forget, Ashley, Cloudcast Media is also working with us during the Sandbox summer program. So we're very excited to bring specialists and across the globe to our students and youth in San Diego. And speaking of that, if you can all help me welcome Cloudcast Media CEO Charles Parisi and sponsor of Pactful and one of our award ceremonies this year. Hi, Charles. You're on mute, so make sure you come off mute, sir.
Thank you. Coming off mute is a good idea, particularly since what we're going to be talking about is you have to come off mute. Thank you so much. I want to say congratulations.
Settle down, y'all. Settle down.
Thank you. That was a beautiful welcome. Thank you. I just want to say congratulations to every single participating team and student and country. What a beautiful thing to see this happen. I cannot think of a better place for me to be on a Saturday morning than to be here with you. It's absolutely great. Thank you to USD, Pactful, Jacobs Institute, Perla, Nadia, Ashley. It's incredible what you've done here. And I just want to also say to all of the participants, that gentleman at the front end, Dr. Jacobs, do a little Google research. That's an amazing human being who helped create a little industry called the cell phone industry in the entire planet. Look him up, and because there'd be no cell phone industry without Dr. Irwin Jacobs. And it's so wonderful to see his passion, for projects like this, because he's an innovator, and that's what each of you are. So it's great to be here with you. So I'm here to talk about something near and dear to my heart. And so when I started this company, I framed it around 4 I's. Impactful, informative, inquisitive, intellectual. That's the kind of programming we wanted to be involved in. And this morning I've heard of a bunch of other I's that I want to talk about. Imagination. Imagination leads to ideas. Ideas, you work on them, which leads to real innovation. And with innovation, you need to inspire, because one of the things I always tell young people I have the privilege of working with is you can have a great idea, but if you're not inspiring people, if you're not influencing people, if you're not persuading people to change, adopt, help join you in making the world a better place, we're actually not going to make the world a better place. So inspiring people, influencing people, persuading people is also a critical component to tackling global challenges. Opportunities for improvement are also opportunities for influence. So you all have built some wonderful ideas, but ultimately you do have to market. And marketing boils down to one word, and that word is persuasion. Persuading people that you have an impactful idea, an inspiring idea, an idea that can change the world. And in light of the fact that we're trying to persuade humans want to move hearts and minds. And that's why messaging is so critically important, as you build your innovative ideas, is building the framing and the messaging around those ideas to move hearts and minds, because that's what's going to take to make the world a better place, whether you're working on social justice or the environment or access to healthcare. It's about changing hearts and minds of the human beings, our fellow citizens on the planet. So, hey, I'm so happy to be here today. And I think, Nadia and Ashley, I think we're supposed to be announcing the most impactful messaging award this morning, are we not?
Yes, we are. And here were all the nominees. So whenever you're ready, Charles Parisi.
Well, listen, and it was a very, very, very challenging, difficult, because there were some fantastic entries that did some incredible work from a messaging standpoint. But ultimately, we had to ultimately narrow it down to a winner, even though every one of them is a winner. They were all beautiful messages, well thought out. So what we ended up deciding upon is the most impactful messaging award winner is, drum roll please, Ashley, would you like to pop it up, or Nadia? And it goes to, here it comes.
Alice Sculptors. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Is there anyone from the Awe Sculptures team here today? Please raise your hand.
Give them a few more minutes.
Okay, I think we can move on.
Okay. You know what? There's just a quick something that I want to talk to both of you about, Charles and Ashley. Can we just have a quick meeting real quick?
Aren't we live?
You know, I think there is a message from the judges that they want to see. So if you guys can just pop out really quick, we'll have a meeting. I'll play the message and we'll come right back.
Okay.
Sorry about that, everyone. Let me play
Okay,
that
so
message.
sorry.
Hi all, I'm one of the judges, Melissa Aarons-Viquez. I wanted to say congratulations on a job well done in the Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge. It was really inspiring to see what you all were able to accomplish with some creativity and a cause you care about. Felicidades!
Sorry about that, everyone. We're back. And Charles has an amazing surprise for everybody.
Well, listen, hey, first of all, thanks for Nadia and Ashley kind of just getting offline and chatting for a second. So we're going to do something we weren't planning on doing, because there were some amazing characters created from all of these submissions that motivated us in some cool ways, inspired us in some cool ways. So what we've decided, kind of an improv basis here, is we're going to announce the most impactful character of all of the entries for the 2025 challenge. So who's doing the drum roll, Nadia or Ashley? Who have we chosen?
We have a winner, Charles. We do have a winner. And it is
Bob from Coral Crusaders.
Bob from Coral Crusaders, a very impactful character. I'm looking forward, Nadia and Ashley, to see what's next for Bob. Is it going to be a major motion picture? Is it going to be a book? Or is it going to be a stuffed animal available in stores all over the world to help the eco challenges we face? But I'll tell you, Bob is an inspiring and impactful character.
We are so proud of Coral Crusaders for creating Bob and bringing him to life. So we truly appreciate that. What is it, Bob? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Hey, can you spotlight that CPR vest project?
Oh, Bob.
Already giving us orders.
Typical.
Hace una segunda, que en lengua más agua significa corazón. Refleja nuestra misión y compromiso. Estar listos para actuar cuando más importa.
Nuestra propuesta integra dos elementos, Move Compressor y Move Up, los cuales funcionan de manera independiente, pero juntos son una respuesta innovadora de asistencia ante emergencias.
Move Compressor es un chaleco portátil que funciona manualmente con un sistema neumático activado por pedal, que acciona un pistón central para realizar compresiones seguras y conforme a estándares internacionales. Es un dispositivo ligero y resistente, fabricado con TPU y ABS. Incluye una tabla de soporte trasero y correas ajustables a la anatomía del paciente. Además, sus válvulas de alivio mantienen un ritmo constante y eficaz. Nuestro sistema neumático permite realizar RCP de forma efectiva sin necesidad de conocimientos médicos, sustituyendo el esfuerzo físico con la simple acción de presionar un pedal. Cuenta con una pantalla que monitorea la calidad de las compresiones, además de una guía de voz y un metrónomo que ayudan a mantener la técnica correcta. Aquí se muestra una maqueta física con materiales reciclados de Mubo Compressor.
That was another one of the amazing projects that was entered this year. Thank you so much for the amazing creativity and ingenuity of all your projects, you guys.
Shout out to Mapadi Nukuch. Now, technically speaking, stars are massive, luminous spheres of hot gas, mostly hydrogen and helium held together by gravity. But to us down here on Earth, they arrive at something much simpler: light. And light, natural or otherwise, it changes everything from how we see to how we live to how we work and how we connect. At the center of this transformation is photonics, the science of light, powering innovation in fields from medicine to communications and beyond. And the field of photonics, which was formalized in the 1960s, is just getting started. Light continues to shape the tools we use and the way we interact with the world around us. To show us just how powerful and promising this science really is, here is a message from one of our amazing sponsors, DRS Daylight Solutions.
Hi everyone, my name is Tom Watson, and it's an honor to be here today on behalf of DRS Daylight Solutions as we celebrate the culmination of this year's Teen Innovation Challenge. At Daylight Solutions, our motto is to protect with light, and we're passionate about pushing the boundaries of photonics, enabling what's next by harnessing the power of light to drive innovations across diverse applications and industries. Photonics is the physical science of light waves. It deals with the science behind the generation, detection, and manipulation of light, and it's a $1 billion industry. It's been said that while the 20th century was the century of electronics, the 21st century is the century of light. Photonics technologies play a key role in industries including telecommunications, healthcare, automotive, consumer electronics, aerospace, defense, manufacturing, scientific research, food safety, environmental monitoring, agriculture, and energy production. Through our partnership with USD and the Pactful program, our aim is to recognize and celebrate the next generation of innovators in this exciting field. Through presentation of our Photonics Innovation Award to the team that best reflects the potential of photonics to transform our world in their project. Thank you.
Thank you, DRS Daylight Solutions, for that inspiring message. Now let's shine a bright light, yes, pun absolutely intended, on some truly extraordinary projects. It's my honor to present the nominees for this year's Photonic Awards. These teams that you see up on the screen have gone above and beyond harnessing the power of light and innovation to make the world brighter, literally and figuratively. From saving the wildlife to clean water, from healthcare to high tech, these change makers are proving that photonics isn't just science, it's a global impact. And the winner is Team 3 hat. Is anybody from the hat team here?
Please raise your hand. They're feeling a little shy today. That's okay.
That's okay. And now a message from Dr. Serena Molina, the Associate Dean and Professor of Education at the School of Leadership of Education Studies, or SOLD, for its abbreviation, at the University of San Diego, where the Pactful team and the Jacob Institute for Innovation and Education has its home. We are so lucky to count on the incredible support from SOLS, who share Pactful vision that every student has the opportunity to become a social good innovator using design thinking.
Depending on where you are joining us from, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Dr. Serena Chagani Molina, and I'm the Associate Dean at the School of Leadership and Education Sciences, also known as SOLS, at the University of San Diego. At SOLS, we're dedicated to preparing change makers, leaders, educators, counselors, and therapists who put passion into practice by approaching their work with compassion, purpose, and a deep commitment to creating a more just and inclusive world. I'm honored to celebrate all of you who participated in this year's Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge, a global initiative that empowers the next generation of changemakers, each and every one of you. Through your creative ideas and bold solutions, you're not just responding to today's challenges, you're helping to shape a more inclusive, equitable, and sustainable future for us all. Your dedication to championing fairness, equity, and meaningful social change through impact-driven solutions speaks to the heart of what it means to lead with purpose. It reminds us that we each have a role to play, not just in talking about change, but in actively creating a more peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable future for all. To every teen and educator who participated in our 6th annual challenge, your work is inspiring and your impact is real. Thank you for being part of this global movement and for fostering a better tomorrow.
Thank you so much for that message.
Depending on where you are,
and the message again. At the heart of meaningful change is the belief that everyone deserves equal opportunity, respect, and a voice. Social justice and equity challenges us not to just recognize injustice, but to act, especially on behalf of those who have been historically excluded or silenced. When we commit to fairness and inclusion, we do more than just support individuals. We uplift entire communities, improve quality of life, and help shape the world in a way in which everyone has the chance to thrive. In this way, the pursuit of justice becomes more than a goal. It becomes a powerful force for collective good. Say that 5 times fast. This award honors teams who don't just witness inequality, they take action. These change makers create solutions that amplify voices, cultivate joy, and help communities feel seen, heard, and valued. The Social Justice and Equity Award celebrates projects rooted in fairness, inclusion, courage, and joy, reminding us that real change happens when we work to uplift all people. Here are some of the amazing nominees of the project. So the winner is
Congratulations, Keki team. Is anybody here?
Any Keki members from Kenya? Okay, moving on. Another quick word from one of our amazing judges, Roberto.
Congratulations to all the participants of the Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge 2025. Your ideas are powerful and inspiring. Desde México, muchas felicidades. Keep dreaming big and building a better future.
Thank you so much. It is my absolute honor to introduce a brand new award, one that was created especially for JTIC25 to celebrate something deeper than success. This award honors resilience, imagination, and the power to innovate when the odds are stacked against you. It was inspired by a story from Trevor Noah's biography, where growing up without toys or playmates as a mixed-race child in apartheid South Africa, he found a single brick and turned it into a toy, a friend, and an escape. Because sometimes imagination doesn't need abundance, it needs resourcefulness. Innovation isn't always born in labs or the boardrooms. It's born in our backyards, in the classrooms, in our communities, where people refuse to be defined by their limitations. The Infinite Brick Award honors those who embody that same spirit, who build, dream, and solve not because they have everything, but because they make something incredible out of anything. Please join me in celebrating the very first recipient of the Infinite Brick Award, a team who, even in the world filled with division and conflict, found a way to cope, to create, and to rise beyond their constraints. And that team is the Star Team. Is anybody here from the Dominican Republic of Congo?
Congratulations, Restore Peace team. Do you have anything to say?
Feel free to come off mic and feel free to turn on your camera.
So they let me know over WhatsApp that they are experiencing internet difficulties, which is pretty common for the Democratic Republic of Congo. They've been dealing with that throughout the duration of the challenge, and they still were able to find ways to contact us and work on this project despite all of the difficulties. So just another reason why we awarded them the Infinite Brick Award. So congratulations to them.
We do have a message from another one of our judges, so.
Hey Changemakers, congratulations on completing this year's Teen Innovation Challenge. You should be proud of yourselves. I hope you took away some valuable skills like empathy, creativity, critical thinking, and communication to solve problems that you can use throughout your life. Get out there, change the world.
So before we reveal our final award, we wanted to pause to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for being a part of something bigger than all of us, a movement to build a better world through innovation. Your creativity, your courage, your connections, every step of this journey inspired us, Nadia and I, personally. And now we're excited to share what's coming next. Pactful 2.0 is coming, and you helped shape it. Because of you, we're making bold, meaningful updates. First of all, global collaboration. So with educator permission, students will soon be able to connect across borders to build and grow together. 2, creative freedom. No more choosing just one SDG. Solve what matters to you. 3, access for all. We're making Pactful more inclusive and adaptable, from high-tech classrooms to low internet connectivity and resource settings. Are all these changes coming all at once? Not quite. But They're on their way, and we hope you'll shape them more with us. Nadia and I are always receptive to hearing your thoughts, so please email us and we'll be willing to talk. And yes, the Jacobs Teen Innovation Challenge is leveling up too. So for 2026, we're happy to announce that there will be an earlier start date. The registration will begin starting in all the way in July of this year, meaning that you will be able to cater the time in which you're working on your projects a little bit better to your academic calendars. And it will be due again in spring of 2026. We will be having better timed huddles adjusted for global schedules. I know that was a big challenge through all of this process, so we appreciate your feedback on that. And we will be continuing our student pitch clinics to help teams prep and polish before their submissions. It's open to anyone who is participating, and Nadia and I hop onto a Zoom call. They give us their pitch live over Zoom, and we provide live feedback based on the rubric that we have in place. We offered that this year, but maybe your team didn't have a chance to take advantage of that. Next year, they can. These changes are powered by your feedback, your passion, and your vision. You are the reason Pactful keeps growing. You are helping build the future we all deserve. I also wanted to pause here to provide a very special thank you to Gustavo Riestra, our Pactful ambassador from the Ministry of Education in Uruguay. He is here today. I will promote him to panelist here. But we wanted to publicly recognize the support that he lended us and the amazing work he's been doing to help us provide Pactful in Espanol and level that up. So a very big public thank you to Gustavo. So with all of that, let's celebrate our final award.
Muchísimas
Hi
gracias.
everybody, how are you? Congratulations. That's a very nice party. I'm from Uruguay and I'm very happy with you.
Thank you so much, Gustavo. We're so lucky to have you on our team.
Yes, we are. Thank
It's an
you.
honor.
So now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Best Overall Social Innovation Award. This is our highest honor, celebrating a team whose project stood out across the board. Their innovation was bold, their creativity inspiring, their impact undeniable, and their commitment to social justice was absolutely clear. Their solution not only aligns with the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals and exemplifies the Pactful design and thinking process, but it also carries the heart, the vision, and the hustle to create real, lasting change in the world. And the winner is No Needle!
Congratulations, No Needle. I am going to be promoting you all to panelists, so you can take a moment to talk to us a little bit.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? I would like to thank
We
everybody.
can hear you.
Yeah, you go ahead, please. Yeah, I would like to thank everybody. It was an amazing opportunity to participate in the challenge, but of course, this would have not been possible without my amazing team. In my opinion, this is the biggest opportunity to focus on raising awareness about diabetes, a condition that affects millions around the world. And through innovation, collaboration, and compassion, we can create solutions that truly make a difference in people's lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for making a difference in the world. All your projects, all your ideas, all your innovations are definitely going to make a difference to everybody, whether it's at your local community or in the great aspect of the world. We truly appreciate it. And thank you all for being here. On behalf of the Pactful team and the Jacobs Institute, thank you for building a better world with us. We appreciate you. Hope to see you next year.
Yes, really
Keep
quick.
inventing, keep creating.
Before we go, I also wanted to publicly acknowledge Lisa Dolly, the co-creator of Pactful, who is here today with us. Lisa has been instrumental in obviously creating the platform, but she's here today with us. She's been a endless source of support and excitement for the challenge this year, and we're so excited. So I wanted to also mention that we will be sending out a large email to everyone, letting you know when your videos will be posted onto our website. We think it's a great opportunity for all of you who maybe did not win awards to view the videos that did and to reflect on the rubric. That way you can improve it and do a new iteration of your project. We would be happy to work with you all individually, and please let us know. Finally, I also wanted to mention that we will be reaching out to all of the award-winning teams to figure out next steps. We will be scheduling a meeting with all of you to figure that out. So for this weekend, we're gonna sit down and just bask in the congratulations, and next week we will be reaching out to you. So thank you so very much to everyone. We were so happy to have all of you join us for this amazing, amazing award ceremony.
We appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Have a great weekend.